Moving on to the New Hampshire bill, New Hampshire Republicans want to erase trans people, banning kids and adults from transitioning.
Again, we mentioned this last week as part of the slated legislation that is coming forward for 2023. This marks the fifth bill that will specifically begin to target young adult transgender people and removing access from gender affirming care. The bill, which hasn't yet moved into committees and becoming safe, will detransition youth and young adults. This shows this trend of moving the ages up. And we mentioned last week that there is talk of bumping that number up to 25, and 30 is already being tossed out as a possibility. Like I said, this is the fifth bill that has been introduced that will make it to the legislative floor in 2023. We want to look at Texas. We want to look at Oklahoma, South Carolina, New Hampshire, and there was one other one. I'm forgetting which one it is. But 5 states total would be moving in that direction. Mm-hmm. Oh, Missouri. Missouri had their bill. It had been turned down, but I don't know if it's going to be resurfaced because of these other bills.
Yeah, and what we found in the past is it's a game of dominoes. So once one of them, not a game of dominoes, but is that when you stack the dominoes, is that a game? I don't know. It's that thing. Once one state passes it, then that gives the other states the confidence that they can get that passed, and actually kind of also gives them the blueprint, shows them what in the bills does get passed, what amendments need to be added on or rejected for it to pass through. And so that gives them the blueprint, and then they just, kind of follow along that in line. So
right. And it's all coming from the same source. Mm-hmm. The Alliance Defending Freedom is the source for these things. And it is going into not just state legislatures, but they are trying to introduce this type of language at every level of government, from school boards and city councils all the way up through the federal government.
Why is it that so many of the organizations on the right with these big old catchy names are hypocritical, are essentially almost oxymoronic, where the Alliance Defending Freedom is attacking freedoms of citizens? Mm-hmm. There's so many of these examples that we keep seeing over and over again of what's it like, Moms for Liberty and all of these things, where it's mm-hmm. just like, no, you're for discriminating and tamping down the rights of other people whose beliefs don't align with yours.
Yeah. They like it because it fits in with Christian nationalism. It fits in with the flag and the eagle and the 4th of July, freedom and liberty and all of these things. They love the language because it connects them to fascism. I mean, Christian nationalism. Sorry, that becomes interchangeable in my brain sometimes. They love the names because they can put them up with a red, white, and blue banner and a proud bald eagle and march some soldiers right along in front of it. And by God, that's America, y'all.